My name is Don Mansfield. I'm the Senior Advocate Chaplain for NewDay Services assigned to the Family Law Center. Who do I serve at the Family Law Center? You know, the surprising thing is there are people from all walks of life there. There are people that are rich, people that have no money. But the consistent thing that I see is people that need hope. What goes on when I'm called up into court? First of all, I'm reminded of the young lady that had her children removed from her. To her, the whole world was over. And I was called up, and when I got there, she was laying on the floor in a fetal position, just crying. And she was surrounded by people, not sure of what to do. And the only thing that I knew to do, because I had no words to make her better, was to just get down on my knees and hug her. And we just sat there and said nothing. And after a while, she got to a point where she could talk. And we got up, and I took her to my office, and we were able to work through the pain. Is her situation fixed? No. But somebody was there to care. And I think that is somewhat to the heart of what NewDay is about.
Well, I'm Christy Lambert, and I work with Mike Brown at the Juvenile Detention Center, and we have the privilege of being chaplains with kids who are hurting the most in Tarrant County.
This is Arturo. I previously received NewDay services from the Juvenile Detention Center. As I listen to Chaplain Mike and Miss Christy Lambert, which I call Miss Johnson. She's my ex-teacher for middle school, and didn't think nobody would ever listen to me, you know, to hear me out until I met them, and they really heard me out. And when I spoke with Miss Johnson, you know, she picked me up, she lifted me up from my feet, and you know, she talked to me. She really did impact me in my life, where when I got out, you know, I'm not even into negative stuff no more.
So here's something neat. NewDay is having an event of their own. Mike Brown is standing outside, and Arturo drives by, only to recognize Mike. The first thing he wanted to tell Mike was show him his success. I'm married, I have a son. Look at me, I'm working. These are the things that we do at NewDay.
Hi, I'm David Taylor. I'm Catherine's dad, but I'm also the program manager for the FACT services. My favorite part of my job is actually listening to the mentor navigators connecting with the parents that come in. Oftentimes those parents enter the office, they have no hope. They have been turned down for various jobs or bad relationships. They don't really have a strong track record at all. They've not been successful in who they want to be. And the biggest thing that we're able to offer from that very first meeting, from that very first contact, is a sense of hope. And people walk out of our office and they say, I feel really good about what we're going to do. I feel really good about meeting with these people and how they're going to help me move forward in my life.
Hello, my name is Donna Latta. I'm the NewDay chaplain at One Safe Place. One Safe Place is a collaborative effort where all these different agencies have come together and they're co-located to provide services for victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. As the leaders that were planning how they were going to bring together all these different resources were making their decisions, they came to the conclusion that spiritual care needed to be one of the components that was provided. And at that point, they came to NewDay Services and said, we need a chaplain. Many of the people that come into One Safe Place just walk in right off the street. They're from your community. They're from your neighborhoods. And we want our society to be a place where women and children and men can feel safe, not only out on their streets, but in their homes. I mean, there was a woman one day who her friend brought her in, and her face was a bloody mess. I'll just say it like that. and she was homeless, and her partner was just someone else who was homeless. And so she was struggling to breathe, and we had to call MedStar, and at that point she still really didn't want to go, didn't want to get help. But it was an exciting thing that her friend brought her there. As the prophet Isaiah says, many times there is no justice and the oppressed are forgotten. But it doesn't have to end that way. We can write a new ending. We can bring hope. I like the song that Josh Groban sings called The Prayer. I pray we'll find your light and hold it in our hearts. When stars go out each night, let this be our prayer. When shadows fill our day, lead us to a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith, so we'll be safe.